Shout out to all the followers. Like and subscribe.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm seeing all y'all messages. I appreciate it.
So what about Kanye?
I don't know. He's saying something about Kanye. Let's see.
It's yay.
Oh, it's yay. Okay, hey.
All right. Let's see what we got next.
All right. Shit.
Kim then went on to reveal parenting has really made her become the person she is today.
I'd say parenting is the thing that has taught me the most about myself. It has been the most challenging thing. There are nights I cry myself to sleep, like what just happened, with all the moods and the personalities, and sometimes they're fighting and there's no one there. Like it's me to play good cop and bad cop. So like that is definitely a challenge when, something I'm working on is being a little bit firmer,
The Skims founder concluded by saying she believes nobody's ever ready to be a parent and that she has definitely learned along the way, but that it's still the, quote, most challenging, rewarding job of her life.
There's nothing that can prepare you.
Okay, so she, most of the headlines don't show all of this. Let's just start with that. Most of the headlines have been going on for the last couple of days are just showing
emotional, damn it,
on the part where she is crying about being a single parent, which I guess she did kind of say that. But the point is, I'm kind of confused by this because the father of these children seems like has been begging for the last year or two, however long it's been now, to be a part of their lives. And he used to be a part of their lives. It was so bad, I think, was it last year where he tried to get to his daughter's birthday and they wouldn't give him the location? He had to get a text message from Travis Scott to find out where it is so he could be there for his daughter's birthday.
Right. And Kylie.
So it's obviously harder being a single parent, but you have the other half wanting to help and you're denying the help and then complaining that it's hard. So I'm confused. What do you guys think?
Cece, you can have this one. I mean, go ahead. What do you think? How you feel about this video? You're a mother and you're a single mother, so I think you can speak on this better than I can. I can speak on it for a man's view, but I would like to see how you feel when it comes to a woman who has 4 kids or 5. I don't know how many kids Kim Kardashian has, but being a single mother where the man has done everything or at least tried to be in the kids' lives or fix the relationship, and she's now complaining. I guess that's what Ramin's saying, in that it is not easy, and she cries some night going to bed because she doesn't have a husband.
Well, she doesn't look like she's complaining by that video, but the fact that she's crying herself to sleep because it seems like a difficult job to be a single parent times 4 children, the help is there. And it seems like she's pushing it away.
I think she is complaining.
Which makes it harder
for
her.
She on a podcast basically saying how hard it is. Women who actually live in their
I don't understand that.
But women in a form who happy, they're not going to complain. There's women out here who's happy to be single with kids, and they don't like men at all, and they're doing very well. We're not talking about the 3-4% of women. We're talking about 67% of women who have had multiple men break your back, give you children, and you made bad selections of men. Kanye West is actually a guy who's have a lot of resources, a lot of money. Kim Kardashian is rich as hell. She's richer than Kanye.
That's what I'm questioning. Like,
she's richer than Kanye. She's a billionaire. She's a goddamn billionaire.
Exactly.
Why are you crying?
Why? Are
it's
you
a
crying over
bad
Kanye,
example for women.
Or are you crying?
Listen.
Like I'm confused.
She's
no,
stressed.
she had Pete.
It's
no,
a bad example for women.
She had Pete.
I don't care.
My point is,
who the fuck is Pete? Nobody in the black community gives a shit about Pete Davidson.
It's not about black or white. Pete Davidson.
No. That's the point of
it's
for
not
the
about
kids.
black and white,
No,
but nobody can. Let's be honest.
It's for the kids. That's what I'm saying. If she needed help, then
listen. She doesn't need help. She's a billionaire. What is wrong with you people?
Nannies 24/7.
She didn't have Pete. She had the real father.
Listen,
was there.
Okay,
Pete, whatever his name is, I don't even know his name. I don't even know the dude's name.
She has money to have nannies.
Listen,
my point is
fuck nannies. What's wrong with y'all women? What the hell y'all talking about nannies?
What do you mean?
Fuck the nanny.
No, she's complaining that she has the kids more than often. So co-parent or nanny.
Fuck the
nannies.
nannies.
What the fuck is the problem?
Fuck the assistants. This is about the family. It's
you
blooded.
want
We're
Kanye.
not, listen.
You want to co-parent or you want to be with him?
Listen.
One or the other. Which
y'all
one?
women lay down with men.
Which one?
Y'all lay down with men and y'all make bad decisions and then you get mad because
we're not mad. I'm saying co-parenting.
She's very mad because guess what?
So she wants co-parenting, a nanny, or
I don't
Kanye.
know Kanye.
Which one?
And I respect this man. He's a fucking genius. I respect his music. I respect his hustle. But I will tell you this. Yay.
Then fucking say it. They match together.
Listen,
it makes sense. Come on.
When a man gives you an opportunity and he's trying to be a father and you fuck that up, you killed it.
It's not even just father figuring. He did her for fashion. Like,
bro,
come on.
What are we talking about? Stop talking about the crap you talk about. This has nothing to do with the conversation. Fuck fashion. Fuck secretaries.
My point
fuck
that
housekeepers.
She needs her
what are you talking
and she
about?
needs him.
No.
She needs him and she.
Listen,
like,
I don't think he was listening.
News.
I don't think he was listening. Stop talking about the shit that's this is what people do. Oh my God, her makeup line. Oh my God, she's like nobody cares about this. This is not about her makeup line. This is not about her business. It's not about her fucking assistant. It's not about Pete. It's not about any of that. It's about her, Kanye, and the kids. Let's stop talking about all this other distraction bullshit.
Okay, I get that. So does she want to be with Kanye?
No, she doesn't.
Does she need
Obviously,
stronger
no, she doesn't.
co-parenting?
No, fuck co-parenting.
That's all I'm saying.
Stop. What are you talking about? Listen very quickly.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you need to listen. The point of this is this simple. Kanye West, I think for a year and a half, did everything he could to try to get his wife. He embarrassed himself. He lost a lot of friends. He lost sponsorships. Okay. He moved to the middle of nowhere. And his wife at the time did not want to do that. She wanted to be in the public eye. She cares more about fame. She cares more about validation than family. And when you have a woman who's a billionaire and she displays this fuckery, it makes women think it's okay. These are bad examples of people who should represent America or Western women and family, because families do not act like the Kardashians.
Okay, well, I mean, Kanye didn't see that, not an ounce of life.
Hanging out with him.
I'm just saying, you didn't think that at all?
I'm going to speak for certain men. I can't speak for all men, but black men, they know what
he had four fucking kids with her.
Men
he's been around her. He didn't think that at all.
A man knows he with a hoe when he's with a hoe. A man knows he's with a good woman when he's with a good woman. Trust me.
If you're talking about a whore and someone who's business
it's just like women and men.
Two different.
Listen, you gotta listen. It's just like men and women. There's women who date guys and hope for that guy to change. You ever dated a guy and hope he changed, he didn't change, and you left him? It's the same thing for some men.
My point is that they have specifically about 4 to 5 kids. So
who cares?
This is a good question for
my
Cece.
point is he would have seen at least half of that from her. Like he would already
the
been
point
comfortable
of the conversation is why is she going to sleep at night as a single mom crying because it's too hard to be a single mother.
She doesn't have to be a single mom.
She's a billionaire.
For me to relate to that. I'm just saying.
She
was Kanye, and that's it. At the end of the day, she fucked up. Period. Pete was not it. That's all. That's fucking all.
Why are we talking about Pete?
My point is she needs to go back to Kanye. Like, it's okay to go.
Doesn't.
My point is like you can go back to your exes is all I'm saying.
We don't want our exes.
Baby daddy.
We don't want you.
My point is
we don't want you. Kanye is successfully married to another woman and he's doing 10 times better.
Well, maybe that's why she's reevaluating.
No, she's not evaluating. Let me tell you something. You as women cannot date a guy and have a guy who has resources, no matter how much money you have.
So where's she going?
Listen,
who's she going to?
Men don't care how much money a woman has. You could be a billionaire, 100 millionaire. We don't give a shit.
Who's she going to?
Because it's not ours. Let me finish.
Who is she going to?
Who cares who she going to? When you lay down with a man, have 2, 3, 4 kids, she's lucky. She don't have 4 or 5 baby daddies. She has 1 baby daddy. 1. And you can't,
but she was
you can't make it work.
She was so committed to do surrogacy.
She was not committed to shit. She's committed to the brand. She's committed to her company. If you was committed to Kanye, you would have moved to the middle of nowhere and said, fuck social media. You would have took down your social media. You would have took down your Instagram. You already rich. There's nobody that can take your.
Saying, why are you complaining for one?
There's businesses.
How
I don't listen. There's corporations.
Even if you don't have the guy.
The guys who own Google, the guys who own Nike. Okay, you don't see their family bullshit in the media. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck about social media. They brand for only under their brand. You don't see them all on reality TV shows and caring like that. And they richer than the Kardashians. They're worth $200-300 billion.
Well, that's the blueprint of their success is reality. That's why. But the point is this: the question I would ask Cece is this:
Yes.
She's been rich for what, 30 years, 20 years, something like that. She's had the lifestyle she has for 20 years, 30 years, something like that, right?
Yes.
Now in her situation where it's hard to juggle all of it, that's, I think, where the stress and crying is coming from.
And I'm bothered by that because how is she having to juggle it? Like,
let him finish the question. Let him finish the question.
Do you think she's the mother? She shouldn't have to put her responsibilities on somebody else. She's responsible, right? And she's taking the responsibility away from the father by pushing him away. So now it's her, right? So the question is this. Do you think that in all these years, these 20 or 30 years that she's been who she is, do you think she should now, to relieve the stress and not have to juggle it and actually be a proper mother, sacrifice all of that and stop looking for the attention and stop all the business stuff since she's already a billionaire and she's got enough money for all their generations? Do you think she should now sacrifice that and become an actual mother so that it's not as hard on her? Or do you think she should continue juggling?
It's a very simple question. Do not go into big, answer the question. It's a simple yes or no. Do you think, I'm going to say it again because he said it right. She's already a billionaire. Okay? She's already achieved more success than most women. She's actually a part of that 1-2% of women that have her own money and didn't do it because of a man. Her business is built because of her mother. Okay? And number 3, she has the best dreams. Look at her children. They're gorgeous, beautiful children.
I get that. I get it.
Should she sit back and say, okay, I have enough legacy for my children. My brand and business is never going to stop. I can find a new person to replace me. Should I sit back and just retire and raise my kids and try to make it, at least try to have the yay in my family life so we can just grow, our kids can grow with all of us and not give a shit about social media, validations, or career? As a woman, what is more valuable? Is it better to stay in that validation, social media lifestyle where you constantly around the public eye, or do you take a back seat? What do you think as a woman?
I mean, celebrity or not, I think that's solely not okay to have full responsibility of children, especially if you have more than one. In her case, she does.
The point is she made her bed. So should she now sacrifice all the other stuff, just like she sacrificed Ye and got rid of him and put him out of the picture? Should she also sacrifice her career so that she can properly raise these children? Because I read something where I saw something that her son is even complaining about her as young as he is. And she gets a new custom Rolls Royce every month. Oh my God. Does she have enough to sacrifice now so she could be a proper mother? Or
this is the question.
Kills me. If the children are noticing shit, that's what fucking kills me. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, man, the question is simple.
I'm sorry.
Do you give up your career
but if your
once you already have
shit? That's some other shit.
Cece, you gotta answer the question. We're going in circles.
I don't think she should have sole responsibility.
It's not about having responsibility. You're not listening. Listen to the question. When you are a woman, you finally tapped every box in success, career, image. She's a beautiful woman. She's not an ugly woman.
For decades.
She's a family woman. She has beautiful kids.
For decades,
do you sacrifice the career for the family? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Why are we making this so big of
I wouldn't say so. At this point, she should have residuals and she should be fine.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, so what she's saying is she can afford to sacrifice her career now.
If she actually absolutely have to and Kanye's not coming through, she should be fine.
Well, he wants to come through. He's begging Travis Scott for an address.
If he's coming through, then good. We're happy. Like, I don't know.
Only Travis Scott is helping him find his daughter's birthday location. The mom is telling him fuck off. Travis Scott's saying, I got you, bro. Here's the address. Come see your daughter.
That's good.
So he is trying to be in the life. She's telling him, I don't want you here. I don't want you to raise the kids. I want me to raise them by myself.
This is why,
and then I want to cry about it after.
This is why I don't like doing segments when it comes to this fuckery. I hate talking about this shit because it's not my personal business. I don't care. I don't follow the Kardashians. I never seen a show. Kanye West is a genius. Listen, Kanye West is a genius. I love him on the music. I would love to do a track with him any day of the week. But outside of this, it's not my position to speak on a man or woman. And these people are billionaires. And the problem is
I get that, but
the question is very
right,
simple.
Like,
You're not answering the question. It's a simple yes or no answer. Answer the question. Do you sacrifice your career when you already have everything as a mother
for your children?
For your children. It's a simple yes or no.
It's a yes for me.
Jesus. God damn it.
So she made her bed. That's the problem.
What's wrong with women going in a circle? Women do this all the time. Go in a circle. It's very simple. If you're already successful,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
and you got everything you want in life, and you have checked every box, not everybody can be Kim Kardashian.
That's not the point.
The point
if
it
you
is
have
the point.
it fucking everything, then great. That's awesome.
It is the point.
But who wants to go through that shit? You didn't make a child by yourself.
That's your fault.
There's no point.
That's your fault.
There's no way
Keep
to
your
even
legs closed.
Right. I agree.
That's your fault.
She
keep
should
your
allow
legs
him
closed.
to be
Like,
there.
come on, that's the most
Keep-
degrading thing ever.
It's not
No,
degrading.
You
If-
lay down with
And
another person. That's
You're not
two
listening.
people.
You're not listening. If he
I
laid
am
down with her, no,
listening.
you're not. That's
I
why the
am.
boxing sound came on. You're not listening.
Even if my
If the
point
man-
is even if you're able to maintain that
Cece.
lifestyle, that doesn't
Cece.
mean the other person shouldn't dip
Cece,
in. Like,
I'ma
that's
say
not
this
fair.
again.
Tell you right
I'm
now.
gonna say this right now.
We don't care.
Kanye West laid down with this woman, had children with this woman. He done everything in his power.
I get
He
that.
lost endorsements. He lost deals. He lost billions of dollars.
Who are you mad at?
Who?
Your dick or yourself?
I'm
Like,
not mad at all. I'm just telling you what it is. A man that
At
sacrificed
the end
all
of the
this.
day,
he
it
wanted
happened.
To,
There was
you're not
a
letting me
seed.
talk.
Okay,
Please
go
stop
for it.
interrupting
Okay,
and
go for
listen.
it.
A man who sat there and did everything. He embarrassed himself for a year and a half. We seen that. His best friends, his family told him, "What are you doing?"
Mhm.
He went on rants because he did everything to try to get her back. It didn't work. Guess what happened? She ended up with another guy that was even more embarrassing. It's a fact.
Okay.
And the difference between that is you can't sit there and nobody can sit there and say Kanye did not try. We all seen Kanye try to get in his children's life. He couldn't even get to a birthday party. For the evidence and the shit that Ramin shows me, I don't follow this shit.
Okay. Well, he didn't
You got
have
you
to
got
go
you got
and
you
get
got Travis
married.
Scott sitting there giving him addresses to get to his kids' birthday parties. That's fucking crazy.
But the mother is not, or the grandmother.
That's crazy.
I mean, that is-
Let me tell you something.
that's crazy,
When you
no.
got a man who's successful and got resources, you should do everything to keep that man in that child's life. You should not be sitting there trying to because you're mad and upset. And that just got nothing to do with Kim Kardashian. This is not an attack to Kim. Any woman on a platform or any position of power. If you are in a position where you're dating a man that is at least a man that has resources to take care of your kids and he wants to be in the kid's life, it doesn't matter if he cheated on you, if he's embarrassing you or whatever it is. It has nothing to do with the children. You have to have some type of common sense where you both have to sit down and have some type of contract where you and the father have to work it out where the children are never affected. Your kids should not hate you because you're preventing the father from seeing them. It doesn't matter.
That makes sense.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I hate you, you hate me. The
That
kids
makes
are what
sense.
is important. And what women need to understand is the day you have children, you're no longer special. You're no longer important. The kid is. And let me tell you something. When you have children and you sacrifice and put your kids first, then you become more the prize. The man will value you seeing that you're a good mother. It's a damn shame when you have 3-4 kids and a woman's still out in the nightclub and a woman's still willing. If you're working, you got to go get the bag. You can do that. No man should tell you, hey, you know what? I want to work. That's fine. That's okay. That's not an issue. Some men want to allow it. Some men make enough money. Some guys make $100,000 a month. They wives, they women, their girlfriends, they side chicks don't have to work. They don't. But what we're saying is, can she make the biggest sacrifice? Is just stop worrying about the Kardashian brand. It's taken care of. She has younger sisters that's killing the game. Nobody's beating her younger sisters at all. You did 20 years in the business. You can walk away now and you're still beautiful. You still look better than most women. You don't have to be out here. You don't. You don't need a validation. You already winning. You already on top of the world as a woman. What else do you need to achieve? Your family comes first. Any woman, if that has children, family comes first. That's it. That's all we talking about. I listen. You have a kid. Your son comes first. I know he comes first. Don't you agree? Kids come first.
Most definitely does.
That's all we saying. I don't listen. This is not an attack on women. It's not an attack on men. When you have children, okay, when you have children, your kids come first. Yeah, we have to stop fighting each other in this country. We have to stop destroying each other because we're destroying the families. The nuclear family is so important. America is being ripped apart. Our families are being destroyed. You got kids out here that got mommy and daddy issues just because parents don't want to fix their problems. This is ridiculous. All of us affected. We all have motherfucking family issues. My dad barely came in my life when I was in my 20s. It's fucked up. I mean, I can speak on my personal stuff. You don't have to get on this. I can tell you right now, I love my father. My father hits me up every day. He motivates me and say, get to the bag. A man don't work, don't eat. When I was a kid, I didn't have that. I had to make bad decisions and good decisions. And it's just the reality. I feel bad for Kanye. I think a lot of people love Kanye. I feel bad for Kanye West. I feel bad for Ye. I feel bad for all the situations. I think Kim Kardashian is a brand and a business.
I mean, do you think that she was something good in his life?
Yes, I think they both did well for each other.
When they first met,
I think they both did well for each other, but it comes down to a woman and her. Some people are obsessed with success. Some people are obsessed with their careers. Some people are obsessed with validation. It's not just women; it's men too. There's guys looking in the mirror every day. They simps. Why the hell are you looking in the mirror? Why are you obsessed with yourself? Would you want to date a guy that's more obsessed with himself than you? Stupid. Would you want to compete with a guy that wear makeup like you do?
Well, no, but
ain't nobody got time for that.
Who wants to get ahead in life? Like, I mean, sometimes.
Shout out to all the followers, like and subscribe. Cash Money Dream Podcast. I appreciate the messages, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't think he left. I think she left him.
Exactly. And guess what?
So he didn't want this. She did. And so now that's why I'm saying she made her bed. She doesn't want to lay in it. And it's too difficult to lay in it. Swallow your pride and sacrifice.
But is it wrong to admit at a later time that you like fucked up or like you realize shit?
I mean, they
like,
probably both
shit.
fucked up. We're not getting in. Listen, everybody needs to act together. Listen, everybody needs to stop acting like we know their personal business. We don't.
Come on, is it wrong to say you admit that you're wrong?
All these platforms, all this bullshit for clicks and bakes and lies just for attention. All these guys, listen. Okay. Kim is a successful woman. She deserves where she's at. But Kanye's also successful.
No, they are.
The point of outside is success. Let's stop talking about their monies, their brands. Who gives a shit? It's not about that. This whole conversation is about family. And the family is when your kids are affected, is it a good idea to not have the father involved in their life, especially when he has success and resources?
And when he wants to be.
Like it's fucking ridiculous. You're rich. Y'all both billionaires. This is something you guys have to do privately behind the doors when nobody sees and take care of it. Because what happens is stupid shit like this where we got to get on platforms and talk about shit like this. You know what I mean? Kanye is a genius and he's very, very smart man. No man should have to fight for his children, especially when he's successful.
Or wants to be a father.
And wants to be a father.
Period.
So that's the point. And listen, I'm just saying for any woman, if you got kids.
Money or not, yeah.
I don't care if you got 5 baby daddies. All these men should be a part of their children's lives.
Yeah.
You make a bed, you sleep in it. Not everybody's life is perfect.
That's fair.
But I don't listen. If the guy's abusive, if he's dangerous,
right?
If he's doing things to put your kids in danger, no.
Yeah.
No, that man should never be around your children
or any children. No.
But let's be honest. There are studies that show how important a father has to be into a kid's life.
Yeah.
Period. And a kid must have a father, especially a man. And women must have their father because discipline. The man teaches the kid, especially the girl, how to make better calculated decisions when it comes to dating or finance. That's just a fact. At the end of the day, Ramin, I would just say, man, I don't know. A woman who sits down and have 4 or 5 kids or 1 kid, 2 kids, and they're struggling to raise their kids, I mean, it's just unfortunate. Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.